Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Liquid Crystal. Last time we went all around this island in the Orange Archipelago, and we shut down all of the nodes to the Nexus 1, and we returned our ability to gain experience. And now, I think there's nothing else to do, now that we have driven Team Nexus off the island, but to challenge the Sandway Gym, so let's get right on to it. Hi there, kid. I'm Danny, the gym leader of Sandway Town. What are you doing in a place like this? I see, so you think you've got what it takes to challenge me to a gym battle? Sorry, but I don't think you have. You won't give up until you have my badge? I like that dedication. What's your name? David? Okay then. You can challenge me to a gym battle on one condition. You have to complete a series of tests set by me. The first test, you have to qualify to be a challenger by meeting me at the top of the Safari Town Mountain Zone. If you can make it through the zone without battling your Pokémon, you'll go on to the next challenge. So then, let the challenges begin. I'll see you at the Mountain Safari Zone, David. And off he goes. We can't actually challenge the gym quite yet, because I think they just want to emulate the anime a little bit. Because you'll probably remember a sequence like this where Ash had to meet Danny at the top of some mountain, and then some other stuff happened. So it looks like we got to emulate that bit. So unfortunately we're not going to be getting to battle at the gym quite yet, but the Safari Town Mountain Zone is, I believe, right here? Yeah, right up here on, conveniently, the mountains. Let's go right on in and see if we can meet up with Danny. Welcome to the Mountain Safari Zone. For just 500 Pokemon dollars, you can play the Safari game. You can roam the vast safari and catch what you like. Would you like to play? Absolutely. That'll be 500 Pokemon dollars, please. We only use a special kind of Pokeballs here. We get our 30 Safari Ball. Ooh, wow. Early in the morning. We'll call you on the PA when you run out of your time or Safari Balls. Well, I'll wish you the best of luck. So it looks like the Safari Zone has actually been moved to this area right here. We're definitely going to want to throw up a repel here because don't want to have any issues with wild Pokemon. So let's head right on through here, and while we're doing this, I might as well talk about something. This morning, completed Majora's Mask 3D 100%. And let me just say, first time I had ever played Majora's Mask, it's a very, very, very good game. But the Zora swimming controls are pretty... Well, here's Danny. I can continue on my little rant once we talk to him. Congratulations, David. You made it to the top of the Mountain Zone. Because this is the Safari Zone, you were unable to use the force of your Pokemon in battle. Well then, I guess it's time to move on to the next challenge. We need to somehow get down from this mountain, so I prepared some materials for you to find to build a toboggan. There's 4 sticks, 1 silk scarf, and 1 metal coat. Once you find them, return to me and we can move on to the next challenge. Alrighty, so we gotta go find some items dotted around. As far as I know, if we already have some items, they won't actually count. We have to find all the items in the Safari Zone. So we're gonna have to go and do that, even though I'm pretty sure I carry multiple metal coats. Alright, 1 stick. Very good. So, the swimming controls in Majora's Mask 3D, specifically with the Zora, 1 metal coat. I mean, they're okay for when you're in the wide open water. The issue is precision control, and there's one particular part of the game too, actually, now that I think of it. The Beaver Race and the Zora Dungeon, that requires very precise control of the Zora, and that is incredibly difficult and incredibly frustrating to do. 1 silk scarf. So, and the worst part is they changed a lot of stuff about the environments in which the Zora interacts to make it more difficult. Like in the Moon Dungeon, for the Zora, you have to make multiple dolphin jumps in a row, and anyone who has watched Chugga Conroy's Majora's Mask Let's Play, and I know very many people have, you will know that it is incredibly difficult. That one part took me probably about 45 minutes to do, or something absurd like that. It was incredibly frustrating. And the worst part is, any areas where they could have changed the area itself to make it easier, they did not. For example, if you want to swim around Great Bay using the Fast Zora mechanic, to swim fast like you could in the original Majora's Mask, you now have to use up magic. Problem is, to cover great distances, you have to use up a lot of magic, and the problem with that is, in Great Bay specifically, there are no magic jars in the entire map. So it pretty much forces you to swim around super duper slowly in that area, and it's really frustrating because it's the one area where you'd want to swim fast the most. Ooh, TM45, attract. I haven't been paying attention to how many items we've gotten so far, so I think I'll just grab them until I can't find any more, and then we'll head back. But yeah, they changed the Zora swimming mechanics, and I'm not going to go into detail about all the changes they made, because they made several. But basically, areas where the change made things more difficult, they changed the areas to sort of augment that, and in areas where you could really you would want to use the fast swimming without having to go through like all the precision moves and all that, and you'd want to go fast, they limit your capability of doing so. And it's even more frustrating because in areas where you need to go fast a lot, you now have to swerve to get magic jars, because not all of the magic jars are placed in optimal positions, let's say, over the course of the map. So really, to sort of... Oh, time's up. Looks like I'm going to have to run back into the Safari Zone again. Catch your fair share? Come again. Alright, so let's just pay up and go back in. So I have to climb up the mountain again. That doesn't really make sense. So, what was I saying? Yeah, just the whole thing about the swimming controls, like the swimming controls themselves aren't that bad, but the changes they made to this whole system... Okay, we still have a repel. The changes they made / didn't make to the actual areas where you would use them, pretty much every single change they made to the environment where you'd use the Zora mask made it more difficult to navigate the areas, and in some cases more frustrating, or in other cases just tedious. Pretty much every other change in Majora's Mask I'm completely okay with, but the whole swimming thing, I never played the original swimming in Majora's Mask because I never got that far in the N64 version, but honestly, I probably, given my limited knowledge about the N64 version, would rather go back and play that if I wanted to do a 100% run, just because the Zora controls are so incredibly frustrating in the new game, in the new version, and not necessarily because of the controls themselves, but because of the changes they either did make or didn't make to areas in which you would use it, pretty much in all cases making things more difficult. But anyway, I think we have all the materials. Am I correct about this? Congratulations again, David. You were able to find all the materials for the next challenge. Now it's time to build your toboggan. For this, you'll need to have a strong bond with your Pokémon. Please choose 3 Pokémon to help you build the toboggan. Alrighty, let's do FireRed. FireRed, huh? I'm not so sure. You seem to really like your Alakazam. I've decided I'll be picking your Alakazam for you, okay? Now choose your second Pokémon. FireRed. FireRed? Alright, now choose your third Pokémon. This guy, man. And I think Gengar. Gengar's been getting the shaft recently. I think we might as well use it in this challenge. Gengar looks great. Now that you have your 3 Pokémon, we're going to build a toboggan. There, wasn't that a great way to bond with your Pokémon? You built yourself a toboggan. Now then, let's move on to the final challenge. For the final challenge, we're going to have a race down the mountain in our toboggans. If you can beat me to the bottom, I'll allow you to challenge me to a gym battle for my badge. The key to winning this race is the bond between you and your Pokémon. If you have strong bonds, you will have a chance at winning. Ready, David? 3, 2, 1, go! I lost. That was a fantastic race, David. You really showed me how strong people's bonds with their Pokémon can become. Your FireRed was outstanding. I knew there was something about it when I first saw it. Okay, dude. It must love you very much. Congratulations for beating me. I'll be waiting for you at the Sandway Town gym. Sweet. So, are we at the bottom? I guess we are. Alright, let's head right on out of the Safari Zone right here. I don't really feel like catching anything. Oh, he doesn't even give me the option to go back in, even though I hadn't used up my steps. But anyway, I think, without further ado, we should be heading on over to Sandway Town so we can actually have that gym battle that I promised you guys last episode. And speaking of last episode, I checked. I recorded about 85 minutes of footage. take into account that last episode was only about 23 minutes long, I had to cut out over an hour of junk from last episode. But so far, this episode has been all one take, and I really, really appreciate that, because this last few videos was incredibly tedious. I think I just had my subject-verb agreement totally off there. But yes, apologies for seeming a little bit disenchanted with playing the game for the last few episodes. Very, very tedious. I've already voiced my concerns on it, but it looks like we're going to be able to start powering through the game once again, and I'm super excited about that. So, without further ado, let's challenge our 18th gym. Welcome back, David. After our victory, I got thinking about my own bonds with my Pokemon. Is that supposed to be your victory? Because it was my victory. I came to the conclusion that beating you will give me the information I need. Prepare yourself, I won't go easy on you. Leader Danny wants to battle. Sends out Nidoqueen. Oh wow, he's got 6, but oh my goodness, level 90! Given the fact that we haven't been able to actually gain experience the last few videos, this could suddenly become extremely, extremely challenging. Alright. Looks like it's charging up probably for Focus Punch, I believe. Alright, this is going to be our most difficult gym battle yet, because as of now, this is the last gym battle in Pokemon Liquid Crystal. This is the last one that's actually been completed thus far, so this is a huge battle for us. Wow, 5,000 experience points. That is insane. This is going to be pretty much the grand epic final battle of this LP, pretty much, because I'm not sure how much farther there is to go. There is not much, I can tell you that much. Alright, Flamethrower on Scyther. Man. 92 episodes. I must be out of my mind. Alrighty. Scyther's raising its attack, but I don't think it'll be able to act upon that, unleash another Flamethrower, and that should bring down Scyther. Very good. Get our experience for that. And up next is Machamp. I think we probably want to switch back over to Alakazam. So let us do that. And out comes Machamp. Looks like this guy doesn't really have much of a type preference. Looks like he's sort of all over the place. Pretty fitting, given that he's, as of now, the last gym leader that we have to fight. Level 91 Machamp. We actually managed to one-shot it. I'm quite surprised about that. And we get 5,000 experience points again. Wowee. Now we've got Electrode. I half expect this thing to start exploding, so I am going to switch over to Gengar. Fun fact, in a cut battle from last video that I didn't include, I faced a guy with 3 Electrode. All 3 used Explosion / Self-Destruct. I don't actually remember. So that was a thing that happened. I have no clue why the AI chose to do that. Every single one self-destructed. And here's another one self-destructing. And the funny thing is, it doesn't affect me. So he just killed himself. So I think the AI is a little bit borked on that front. Pidgeot gets level 79, very good. Gengar gets level 81. So satisfying being able to hear that sound again, the level up sound. We haven't heard that in like 5 videos. Alright, Claydol's coming out next. I believe we actually still have the type advantage with Gengar right here, so might as well give Shadow Ball a shot. Very good. Claydol uses Reflect, raising defense, but I believe Shadow Ball is actually a special move if I'm not mistaken, so that should not affect our ability to deal damage to it. One more Shadow Ball should bring down Claydol, level 91. Wowee. We certainly have come far now, haven't we? And almost 4,000 experience for that, and his last Pokemon is Golem. Very, very, very fitting, because I think with our last gym leader Pokemon that we're going to be fighting for a badge in this LP, we should use the first Pokemon we ever obtained way back in episode 1. About 10 months ago now that I began this adventure. I think it's about time we started finishing it. It's super effective. Enemy Golem fainted. Gained 5,000 experience apiece for that, and leader Danny was defeated. Outstanding! Simply amazing. After battling you, it's become clear to me what I am lacking. And we received the C Ruby badge for the first time in this LP, not in all of its one-word glory. This battle has shown me, instead of worrying about other trainers' bonds, I need to strengthen and deepen my own bonds with my Pokémon. The C Ruby badge is the second of the official Orange League gym badges. You did exceptionally well to earn this. I expect you'll do fine with the remaining Orange gym leaders. Good luck, David. Good luck indeed. But as of right now, that is the final badge. Hello, David. It's Professor Oak. How are you doing in the Orange Islands? I just heard you got the second Orange League gym badge. Sounds to me like you're doing just fine. So is there any chance you can visit me at my lab sometime? I need to speak with you about the mysterious GS ball. See you soon, David. Awesome. But I think, first things first, I should cut away here and heal up our Pokemon from that absolutely incredible fight. So I'm going to go do that, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I've healed up our Pokemon, and I am also here at the underwater tramway station on the first Orange Island, because I checked the time. We only have gone through about 16, 17 minutes of this episode. So I think what we want to do is we want to take a train back to Johto and Kanto and see Professor Oak. Unfortunately, I have to wait 10 real-time minutes for the train to get here. You can tell by the stammering in my voice that I am not excited to do even more waiting. But unfortunately, it looks like that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to cut away here, and I will be right back. 10 minutes for me, a second for you. Part of me is wondering how I would have even gotten past this part of the game if I hadn't fixed the real-time clock. Ah, what could have been. Your game mechanic is bad, and you should feel bad. The train to Johto and Kanto is currently waiting on platform 2. Let's do this. We hope you had a nice ride. No! Yes, okay. Hello, and welcome to the Undersea Express. Would you like to board the train to Johto and Kanto? Yes. Do not get confused on me now. Can I see your stamped SS ticket, please? Flash our ticket. Please go on through. Use the building to go down to the platform area. We hope you enjoy your trip. Oh, I will, especially since I've been waiting here for 10 minutes. Where's the song of double time when you need it? Alright, not that one, this one. Come this way to board the train. Let us do it indeed. Alrighty, here we are back in the Johto-Kanto region, which is very nice. Route 100, let us now fly over to Professor Oak and see what he's got for us. So glad you can actually fly here, that is so nice. Alrighty, let's head right on into the lab and see what the gist is with the GS ball. Ah, David, good of you to stop by. Let's get right to it, shall we? The GS ball you gave me from Professor Ivy. I've been unable to uncover any new data about the ball. It just seems to not want to do anything special. I'd like to return the ball to you and ask that you deliver it to Kurt in Azalea Town in Johto. He's an expert on Pokeballs, so if anyone would know about the GS ball, it would be Kurt. Alright, so we're getting the GS ball back. Very nice. Thanks, David. I trust that you'll be able to handle this task, so the Orange League is going well, I hear. Do stop by some other time. And he's going to evaluate our Pokedex. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much unchanged since the last time we've been here. And of course, this text means nothing because the aid doesn't actually have the item finder. Alrighty. So I think, without further ado, we should probably head on over to Azalea Town and give Kurt the GS ball. For Alligator Can't Fly, what the heck am I doing? Alright. Been a while since we've taken the magnet train. Might as well hear that jingle for probably one of the last times in the LP. So let's head right on up here. We'll soon depart for Goldenrod. Are you coming on board? Yes. May I say your rail pass, please? We obnoxiously wave the pass in the guy's face? Right this way, please. Very nice. We've arrived in Goldenrod. We hope to see you again. Alrighty, when was the last time we were in Johto? I mean, wow. Specifically, when was the last time we were in Azalea Town? I think the last time we were in Azalea Town might have been back when we fought Bugsy. Way, way a long time ago. By now. But anyway, let's head up to Kurt and see what he has for us. What is that? I've never seen one before. Looks a lot like a Pokeball, but it appears to be something else. Let me check it for you. Gonna tell me anything else? It will take a while to look at this ball. You should come back later. We'll see then. Okay. So, I think that's probably a good place to end things off, because I don't want to go running back to the Orange Islands and then find out I just have to come right back here after waiting a certain amount of time. So, I think without further ado, we are going to end things off here. So this past episode, we had our final gym badge of the project as it stands now. Pretty intense fight, I must say. And next time, hopefully we'll be figuring out what the deal is with the GS ball. So be sure to leave a like and share if you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.